Kanye, I guess this is also an apology tour, except it's not. He didn't say sorry, so I won't even give him that.
It was an ironic apology tour. How about that?
Kanye West claims he likes Jewish people again.
Oh, guys. Hollywood accepts him now.
And guys, I read one headline first, and it was after viewing Jonah Hill's film.
Well, duh.
And I thought, oh, he watched that documentary about him and his therapist. Fascinating. No. Kanye West watched 21 Jump Street. And after watching that film, he decided he liked Jewish people again. He went on Instagram along with a poster for the 2012 film, wrote, watching Jonah Hill in 21 Jump Street made me like Jewish people again. No one should take anger against one or two individuals and transform that into hatred towards millions of innocent people. No Christian.
This occurred to them.
No Christian can be labeled anti-Semite knowing Jesus is Jew. Thank you, Jonah Hill. I love you. So far, Jonah Hill has not responded.
Probably for the best. Just occurred to him, that one, huh?
Well, here's the issue, Bill. This film came out in 2012. If only he watched it in 2013 as opposed to 2023, maybe we wouldn't be in this mess.
I will see you those dates and raise you this. If only 21 Jump Street came out in 1933, would we have had World War II?
You know what? Should we blame Jonah Hill then?
Fuck you, Jonah Hill. Talk about being born too late. Jesus, dude. Sitting there with your therapist for the past 20th century? Talking about, I got stage fright. I don't like doing press. No. Should have done some tricks and jokes for Hitler.
Now,
you fucking prick.
This will be no surprise, but I have not seen 21 Jump Street.
It's very good.
Is Jonah Hill's being Jewish a big storyline?
Not even a little.
Okay.
I don't think the word Jew is said once.
I don't think it's mentioned at all. Yeah, I can't remember a single instance.
Do we think his character is Jewish?
No.
As a kid, he was an Eminem wannabe, from what I recall. And then he looks young in the police force, hence 21 Jump Street.
He's just a white guy.
So just because Jonah Hill, who happens to be Jewish, made Kanye West giggle, he has changed his mind.
Yeah. What are you not getting about this? The prodigal son has returned. Thanks to the healing power of laughter.
Meanwhile, Anne Frank is rolling over in her grave. There's a play about me. Films. Kanye couldn't watch any of these.
Where would Gino's career be? And I said career. I should have used the air quotes.
I know.
Were it not for Anne Frank, unfortunately, leaving us so early. It's the entire basis of his routine. So, I don't know. Good with the bad, I guess. Thanks, Kanye. Good for him.
You know, it's
Real hero.
It's an interesting...
God, he's crazy.
He is crazy. It is an interesting idea, though, watching a film that makes you feel differently about a whole group of people.
Ever happened to you?
That's what I'm trying to think of. And I don't know that any film, especially a buddy cop comedy, has really made me change, like, huge viewpoints.
The bigger question is this. Steve, have you seen the sequel, 22 Jump Street? Because I thoroughly enjoyed the first one. I have not seen the second one because I know it didn't do that.
I have also not seen the second one because I heard it sucked.
But they go to college, which is good. I like that premise.
That's fun. Mm-hmm. But sequels, like comedy sequels, like they never work. Name one that's good.
I know this is controversial. I find that the second Ron Burgundy movie to be almost as good as the first.
That's another one I've never seen just because I heard how much it sucked.
Tremendous. It's
Really?
like them. It's good because the first one, they're feeling their oats. The second one, they're like, we're going full Burgundy, is the best way to describe it. It's out to lunch. I loved it, yes.
Well, shit, now I gotta watch that.
Oh, and I've said this a million times, also controversial. Bad Santa 2, while not nearly as successful as the classic, I thought was tremendous.
Same category, never saw it.
Please give them a shot.
Heard bad things.
Miss Congeniality 2, decent.
Okay, I have not seen either of those.
Decent.
Sandra Bullock's very funny. I saw The Heat. Is it The Heat? I believe it's The Heat recently.
Yes.
Not bad. I enjoyed that.
Well, now I wonder if Kanye West will get into the film producer sort of train.
Don't think so.
And maybe help make a third Jump Street film since he loved the first so much.
But don't films have to spend a lot on insurance? and I feel like he might be a liability.
Kanye doesn't have to be in it.
You don't know which Kanye you're going to get on any given day. I don't know why I'm talking like this.
I have a question.
Please.
Is this enough, though? Are we just ready for, like, are we unvilifying Kanye West now because he said one good thing about one Jewish guy, kind of?
It's a great question, and I think people are so
People
over it.
want him to be, like, back in the mainstream, and they want Kanye back.
Do
So
they?
I think he literally, this is all he had to do is just be like, hey, Jews are cool now because I saw this. And everybody's like, yay, Kanye's back.
I don't. Can you're part of the youth. You tell me.
Well, it's this weird sentence. No Christian can be labeled anti-Semite knowing Jesus is Jew.
Well,
That is, but we all know Jesus was a Jew. But there are still
Kanye has the whole
plenty
thing.
of Christians who are anti-Semite.
Not a Jew. Jew.
Is Jew, right? Okay.
That's a thing. He has like this crazy logic where he's not a Jew, he's Jew, which is like this
represents-
ancient type of person that's a different thing.
Damn.
this goes back to an earlier argument of mine, and I'll say it till I'm blue in the face.
He's crazy.
Well, there's that. But there's another thing that he is. Okay, even more than the word literally, we overuse the word genius. Kanye West is good at the whole hip hop thing. He is not a genius by any stretch. I would wager that he's a fucking moron. Kanye West is stupid as fuck. He's good at one thing, but let's please stop using the word genius. There aren't many of them. Kanye West isn't even in the ballpark. The guy has a tiny, tiny pea brain. Hot
I wasn't
dog.
sure where you were going with the tiny.
Tiny. Oh, I'm sure other things too.
I really want Jonah Hill to comment. I really want to know
He's
what
a
Jonah
little
Hill thinks.
unstable himself, is he not?
My guess would be Jonah Hill is not all about this, and that in fact this will enrage him. I don't know why. I just feel that way because he is so enlightened these days.
Boy.
He will somehow see this as an affront to him. Maybe as he should. Because he's like, I've done lots of other work since then, Kanye. Really?
Weird thing is,
I would agree, except for the fact Kanye West is black and Jonah Hill is woke. So this directly conflicts with the typical equation where, if this was just some Trump guy, Jonah would be like, fuck you, I don't care if you like my movies. Kanye West is a black man, so this kind of, there's nowhere to go with it that makes you look positive in the woke world.
Maybe that's why he's just staying silent.
Can't say anything. There's no right answer.
I'm starting to get interested in the storyline again, just for that reason.